Look at all these video games. Back in my day, we didn't have none of this. All we had was a single videotape of Biodome starring Pauly Shore. Anyway, so this one is for the Atari 800, a computer system in addition to game systems. Atari also made computers. Hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. So what we're trying to do right now is just to stock up on fuel before the real challenge starts. You have to be very precise with your steering because if you hit the ground you will perish immediately and horribly. Okay, now here comes the hard part. You still have a chance to stock up on fuel, but not as easily. The red enemies with the flashing letter F on them will give you more fuel if you shoot them. F is for fuel, obviously. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. So in some respects, does this remind you of Food Man versus Furniture? Probably not. I think I'm the only human being on Earth who knows what that is. There is a third segment after this. It isn't just an endless loop of this, by the way. Even back in the Stone Age, games had a bit more complexity than that. It's not just an endless runner. You know, looking back, perhaps it wasn't the best of ideas for Atari to make both game systems and computers that played games at the same time. You're just gonna cannibalize your sales when you force the customer to choose between two similar products. Okay, we gotta stick the landing like Mary Lou Retton. Shit. Okay, well, anyway, on to the next thing. They were gonna let me do the landing again with full fuel, but I mistakenly hit the start button, which resets the game, so that kinda shot things in the head. Anyway, let's learn more about computers. Yep, that's a computer, alright. A new thing at the time. People gathered from far and wide to see the computer. They even had it. No, don't say that. Okay, so in the 60s, the home computer was it went by too fast. There's the Atari 400. It's got a nice sleek design. There's the Atari 800 with its mechanical keyboard. And of course, we had some of the games. There's Star Raiders. We got whatever the hell that thing is. Rather unwieldy. And look, this compilation even has commercials in it.
Home. Okay, Ma. What's the capital of Nebraska? Come on. I'm trying.
Atari home computers can teach you or reach you with important information anytime, day or night.
I already checked the computer. The Bears lost.
How about the Lions?
Oh, you owe me on that too.
And if your jump shot is a little off, we can help you there, too.
Hey guys, how about a deal? The car tonight for Atari basketball.
No.
In fact, there's no end to your possibilities with Atari home computers. They're easy to use and afford. But best of all, they just might be the wisest investment you'll ever make.
Watch this. Hey, Mom. What's the capital of Delaware?
Dover.
I told you she's smart.
Atari home computers. We brought the computer age home.
Now that is some Class A marketing. Buy one of our fanciful computers and you can learn the state capitals, and your family will finally respect you. And of course we all know that's not how it works in real life. In real life, no one would ever bother to ask you the state capitals. You would never have such an opportunity to prove yourself, because people look at you and they say, that stupid idiot don't know nothing. Here's some other pictures of Atari computers. There were many different iterations over the years, and to their credit, they were all very visually appealing, at least according to my sensibilities anyway. And they had celebrity endorsements. Here they've got a cameo from Alan Alda. Texas Instruments had Bill Cosby to sponsor their products, and I guess Atari got Alan Alda. And for a while they tried going third-party with their games and porting them to other computers like the Apple II and the Commodore 64. Interesting decision. I don't know if I would have done that if I were in charge. And of course that program ended once Jack Tramiel took over. Lots of changes happened under old Jack. And even more computers were released after that. They just keep coming and coming and coming. Ooh, and this one came with a gun so you could finish the job after you were dissatisfied with you. Well, let's not finish that joke. Okay, on to more video. I don't think we've looked at any arcade games. We'll do Anka Arg later. You saw that one, the first one listed. Anka Arg. Who names these? Black Widow might be a fun one. Oh, we gotta change that. I literally cannot see shit. As if it wasn't bad enough to put a dark blue object on a black background, but then you're gonna pull the screen away. So this one was a sort of mod or a repackaging of a different game, as you may have seen on the introductory text. It's a twin-stick shooter. Definitely couldn't have done this on consoles of the time. You can move and shoot at the same time. A veritable Robotron if there ever was one. So there's more to it than just shooting. Occasionally there's egg enemies and you have to push them off of the web. But unfortunately when I was getting this gameplay, I didn't look at the attract screen long enough to get to that part of the instructions. So I didn't know you were supposed to push the eggs. So this is it. This is Black Widow. Seems like those egg enemies are immune to bullets. But yes, Black Widow, not to be confused with that pop song from 2014 of the same name. Looking back, it really seems like Iggy Azalea's career peaked in 2014. 2 hit songs and a Weird Al parody. You're probably thinking, we can't see the screen, you dunce. We didn't come here to see Weird Al and a bunch of 50-year-old men flopping about the screen. Speaking of flopping about the screen, you guys remember that show Green Acres from the 60s, right? Well, I was on, what the hell do they call it? Not Tubi. Oh, wait, yeah, Tubi, that's what it was. And I discovered that apparently they had like a movie follow-up to the series of Green Acres, and it came out in the 90s. 30 years after the original, and everybody looks very wrinkly and very floppy. Because, it's been such a long time since the original series. It's kind of creepy to see all the actors in such a state. Just lots of wrinkled necks and lots of smile lines and just an all-around odd experience. Never knew that existed. Gosh, I really wish I had seen that spot on the attract screen about the egg enemies. And if you're looking for more games about managing eggs carefully, there's a Steam game that usually goes for about $2 called Whoa Dave. That's a good one, and it has like a computerized voice at the beginning that goes, Whoa Dave. Good game. Okay, yeah, more Atari shit is coming. Believe me, we've got over 100 games in this compilation, although we probably won't look at all of them.